Hi and welcome back to my playthrough of Prophecy. I'm still trying to recover from the last episode where I really rolled so poorly. I believe I only won one fight out of 10 or so. Everything else was completely useless, a complete waste of time. So I really hope I can do better this time. Especially when it came to try to defeat the Vampire Lord or the Illusionist tried to defeat the Vampire Lord, and I think this is still the result I rolled, and this was after a reroll. So you remember, because of her turn back time ability, she was able to reroll both dice, and even then she was not successful to defeat that Vampire Lord. I also mentioned that I might not do the full path to victory here basically, so I'm really considering to stop this even after today, or even after one of our heroes found the first artifact, which definitely takes longer than expected. I think the game will be much faster when you don't do all the talking like I do, explaining what I do, why I do that and stuff like that. But yeah, overall it really took longer than I expected. I also forgot that the Illusionist would lose one additional willpower when she did not defeat the Vampire Lord, and his energy drain says lose 1 health and 1 magic, which I did right now. Let's move on with the Druid. Here is chance card, and we know that one, that's a charity. Whoever has the least gold receives 3, magic for 2, and the least health heals up to 1. So let's see. For magic and gold, that's clearly the Illusionist, so she can heal up to 2 magic, and she receives also 3 gold because she has the least amount. And in respect to health, that would be the Druid. And again, I'm really thinking to take down, or to try to take down, the Angry Mob down here, because right now he's healed. He has his willpower back, and he really still needs some more experience points. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. In order to initiate that fight, we have to pay 2 magic points, and then it's again rolling some dice. Again, we are in the lead by 2. That's okay. So again, that's 1 wound. It's also okay. Okay, wow, okay. Come on. You can do that. Yes! Wow, okay. This time he definitely was successful, though this is the 3rd wound for the Angry Mob, which also means the Druid received 7 experience points, and he's now up to 11. That's great. Let's get rid of that Angry Mob card here. Well, then we have the Black Market, but I guess, yeah, I have to have at least 5 gold. I don't have that, so I will have to leave that card where it is. Coming to the Paladin, here we have the Thieves Guild. We will turn up a new training card there. And this means we get rid of the Fleet of Foot. And reveal thrown weapons. When you throw a weapon in a battle of strength, add +1. You can even throw a one-handed weapon that is not normally thrown. Wow, that's actually pretty cool for the Paladin, because Thor's hammer is a thrown weapon and you gain a +1 already. So wow, this would be a pretty powerful combo, to be honest. But I guess first of all, he will have to repair his hammer, so he will travel to the Magic Tower. He will pay $1, and then he would be able to repair his hammer. Then it's the Illusionist, and she will reveal a new training card in the monastery. Right now there's only 1, so let's just reveal an additional one, and here we have Fanaticism. If you draw in a battle of strength or wills, you can immediately fight again. It is considered an entirely new battle, and you can choose the type of battle again. That's actually not too bad, and this would be cool with this I think it was toughness card down here at the fortress, but unfortunately this is already gone. Like, I think this got replaced by this dueling card here, but this would really make a pretty nice combo. Okay, I think before the illusionist tries to engage the vampire lord, she will rent a horse to travel 1-2 spaces here to the forest, and there she will deal with a wise man. The wise man shares his wisdom with the worthy. You may pay 5 experience to gain 1 willpower from the bank. That's definitely a very good thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and here is her additional point of willpower. Awesome. And of course, this opportunity card will be discarded. Next round, and here we have the chance card for the druid. That's the forest camp, so we will have a new training card there as well. And luckily the forest wisdom is still on top of that deck. So again, this healing arts goes back to the bottom of the deck, and we will reveal a new one. And here we have stamina. Pretty cheap one. You can walk up to 3 spaces. Wow, that's cool for everyone else, and much better than the horsemanship actually. But it's a spell. Okay, you still have to pay something for that. Horsemanship is basically a free training card. Okay, I think this is not really important for the druid, who will rent a Pegasus once more. 1, 2, 3 and 4. He will end his move here at the Magic Wilderness, where he will be able to regain up to 3 of his magic points. Coming back to the Paladin, he has to place new adventure cards into forest spaces. So we have 1 face down card here. Here we have already 2. This one is also occupied, but here where the illusionist is waiting, we will have a noble lion. It has a strength of 6, in the mountains would be 8. Nobility. You do not need to fight. If you do not want to, treat encounter as a draw. Your turn ends. Great victory, gain 1 willpower from the bank. If you defeat the lion in the mountains, you can call yourself Beastmaster. Isn't that nice? It's definitely tempting for her to attack that noble lion. But even with her cutlass, she will only make it to 4 points. So she would be already 2 points short. Of course, she still has this turn back time, but I don't know. Maybe I really should not take that risk here. But of course, first of all, it's the turn of the Paladin, and I think he will move into the mountain space here and try to defeat the Incubus with a willpower of 3. It is only a willpower 5 against women. The Paladin has a 4 right now, and he could throw that curse spell. This could help him, but really depending on how badly he would roll before Battle of Strength of Wills. No, I think I will take that risk. So I will curse, or try to curse, the Incubus. So let's roll for it first. 2, 2 and 2. Okay, that was pretty obvious. So 2 it is. And then it's the Paladin, and he's really hoping to do better than a 2. There's a slight chance. Yes! Barely made it, but okay, a 3 is better than a 2, so he was able to defeat the Incubus, worth 2 experience points, but only female characters would now gain a special reward. So here are the 2 experience points, and we can get rid of this fella, and then we can have a look at this golden fish. And it says, it grants 1 wish, gain 1 strength or 1 willpower from the bank if you have the fewest total cubes in the corresponding characteristic. Or draw 1 rare item if you have fewer rare items than any other players. I think for the rare items that's definitely a no-go. But in respect to willpower, that's definitely possible. All the other characters have 6. So yes, he will do that. So he will also increase his willpower to 6 now. Though after all, that was a pretty good turn for him. Let's draw a card for the illusionist, and here we have the planes. So we have one face-up card here, a Dryad with 3 willpower. Charm, she drains 2 magic instead of 1 health. Wow, only true Dryads have true treasures. If you defeat them in the forest, draw 1 airtime, otherwise draw 1 common item. Okay, that's definitely worth a try. Then we have another face-up card here, and that's the Highwayman. Strength 3, newly revealed 5. Thievery, instead of health you must give him an item except an artifact. If you have none, lose 1 health. But this reward would be in his hideout. You found 3 gold and any items he may have stolen. Okay. Then we have a face down card here, the planes, and all the other planes are already fully occupied. Okay, the illusionist will move down here to the planes. First of all, we have to reveal the face down card here, and here we have a giant spider. Has a strength of 4, only provides 1 experience point, and there is a spider web. If you want to leave this space and the spider is revealed, lose 1 health. In its lair you find a rare item. Okay, that's definitely worth a try, and of course we don't have a choice. Though let's just roll the dice. They're currently even in respect to their strength. That's only because the illusionist has that cutlass. So let's see what we can do out of that. Yeah, wow, that was cool. She was able to defeat that animal worth 1 experience point for 1, and she's also able to find a rare item. And maybe this is something she can live with. A flaming staff, 2, a long 2-handed weapon. In a battle of strength, add +1. In a battle of will, add +3. Okay, if used, it becomes damaged after the battle. But wow, what an awesome card. This is really awesome. Okay, this is what she needed, and she will definitely hang on to this. Then we discard the giant spider, and then she might be able to deal with the hermit, and this was my original plan. Unluckily, she just got 11 additional bucks, and I think right now she's definitely in the lead. So the hermit only gives 1 point of willpower to the poorest fella. I could discard gold and or cards, but let me see, that's 12, 17, 21 for the illusionist. The paladin is at 15, and so is the druid, so she's definitely not able to deal with the hermit. Let's draw a card for the druid. Here we have a new training card, the magic tower, which means the magic drain goes away and we would reveal the time loop. Use at the end of your turn, you get another turn. This card can be only used once every 2 rounds. After turn the card face down, and then we would face it up. Wow, that's really powerful card, to be honest. So of course you can only use it every other round, but still worth 2 willpower for someone who's after strength. I think this would really be a pretty valuable training card. But the druid will use his horsemanship to ride here to the forest camp, and there he will definitely go after this forest wisdom ability card here. So we put it next to his character card, and of course he has to pay 7 experience points, and that's basically not a problem for him. I guess he will also heal here, so he will pay 1 gold piece, and therefore, oops, he receives 1 health point back. Let's go over to the paladin, and he will have to face, or he might be able to face a adventure card at his mountain space here. And here we have the glass mountain. Its walls are razor sharp. If you climb the mountain, you lose 4 health, but you gain 2 willpower from the bank. Wow, that's definitely a lot. Unfortunately, he just has 3, so he is not able to gain that. If he would be healed, then he could easily lose 4 points, because he would still not be dead. Only if then you would lose an additional cube, the character dies. But yeah, I think he would have to heal first, go back to the glass mountain, then climb it, and then gain 2 willpower, which is definitely a lot, that's for sure. But all the other mountain areas are occupied, so that was basically the chance card. And then I guess I will use the magic portal here. Yeah, I will do that. So I have to pay 2 gold pieces to teleport the paladin here to the city. Then it's the illusionist's turn, and here we have again the plains card. And this means we have 1 face down card here and another one over there. And then the illusionist will move to this space here. She will not fight that lion here, or should she? No, I guess she won't attack the noble lion. So basically she will call it a day here. And so we start our next round with the druid, and here we have the forest chance card. And I believe we only have 1 face down card next to this forest where the illusionist is currently on. Yeah, I totally missed to repair his spear, but okay, I think I forgot it, so I will not repair it now afterwards. And he's also down to only 1 gold piece, so I think I will keep that for traveling. But I think the druid will one more time travel here to the golem guardian. As this encounter is in a forest, he can use his forest wisdom, though this gives him a +1 in a battle of strength or wills. So he's also up to 3. Unfortunately, I really forgot to repair the spear, but it would be broken afterwards anyway. So yeah, let's try to deal with it. And let's roll some dice here. Wow! I'm really happy. That's a much better episode than the last one. Wow, that's cool. So for once he gets 3 experience points, and then I can still roll a die. And on a 1 or 3 I get a common item, 4 to 6 a rare item. So let's see. That's a 1, which means he just found a ruby circlet. When worn on your head, add +1 in a battle of wills. Hey, that's perfect for him. Awesome, he will definitely wear that. Cool stuff. And of course, he's still getting 3 more XPs. Let's get rid of that golem here, and then we might be able to deal with the exotic merchant. Unfortunately, I don't have enough gold, but after all, it was definitely a good turn for the druid. Let's see, we have the good times. Gained 4 gold, all other players gain 2. That's 4 for him, 2 for the illusionist, and 2 for the druid. Then he will move to the monastery and he will go for the blast weapon here, which costs him 5 experience points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he will be able to gain the blast weapon, which is a spell, but gives him a +1 if he blested it. So that's also a pretty cool combo. So for once he can curse the enemy, and then he can bless his weapon, and also with his crushing weapons ability, he was really a pretty good fighter, it seems. Again, he is in the monastery, so he's also allowed to heal 1 point. Then it's the turn of... Wow, that's perfect for her. Heal up to 2 health, all other players heal up to 1. This is only good for her, because she's short 1 life point, and this is really perfect card for her. Again, I'm not cheating here, I promise. But with that result, I think from the forest here, she will again try to attack that vampire lord. This time, the odds are a little bit different. Because she is still the flaming staff right now. She has 5 of her willpower. She still has that turn back in time card. So I think I will not use that flaming staff right now, even though it gives her +3. But I think it's more important for her to deal with the battle of strength, basically. So that's a 5 versus the fight. There are 2 fight rounds, as you can see. So let's see how well she will roll here. Wow, again. Cool, this was really a crushing victory for her. So the first fight she actually win now. She will use her flaming staff, that gives her a +2, so she has 6 points in total. Which means she's 1 point in the lead and she still has that turn back time card. So let's really hope for the best, guys. Fingers crossed. That's a tie. I think I will definitely use my turn back time spell card, which allows me to reroll both of the dice. And this time she is successful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That was really cool. And so for once she gains 3 experience points and the Society of Irreproachable Maidens pays her 12 gold. Awesome. So here are 3 experience points and 12 gold for her. So this Vampire Lord is out of the game entirely. Unfortunately, she now has to deal with the Greater Guardian. So let's see what we have here. The Storm Queen. And this says, before the battle, lose 2 health and then I can decide whether to use a battle of will or a battle of strength. Yeah, I think... we will definitely go with the will points because we just lost 2 of our health points. But the good thing is we would still be able to recast that spell because it says only I can use it only once per roll, and this is of course an entirely new roll. But I'm only having now 3 willpower points against her 6, so the Storm Queen is already 3 in the lead, and even with my reroll I don't have high hopes here, but at least I made some actual progress and this is actually pretty cool. So let's see. First roll, I think that's enough. I have 8, she has 7. She won! Unbelievable! That's 5 experience points for her and she was able to retrieve that artifact. I really don't get that. I really don't believe that. And what did she find here? That's the Banner of Hope, and I was really losing hope. I lost it already. This is an artifact. At the start of your round, before drawing chance card, you may roll a die, +1 and +1 in all battles this round. Recharge up to 2 magic, heal 1 health. Wow, that's perfect cards, to be honest. I have not looked at them, but originally I really thought I would end my game, but okay, here she definitely found the artifact, that's for sure, so she can keep that. And yeah, I'm now really surprised, to be honest. I did not think that would go through, so this was really an entirely lucky roll. So we just did it by 1 point, but that's more than enough, and I didn't have to spend any of my spell points for the turn back in time spell. Okay, I'm still completely speechless, to be honest. I was never thinking that she might make it. I was really preparing this, whatever, get rid of that Vampire Lord and prepare for the next round, then maybe go back to the village, heal a little bit, repair that flaming staff, but this was really a complete surprise to me. Okay, but I think I really will stop my playthrough of Prophecy here. And here we have the lucky winner, and I can remember, I think was in video 1 or 2 where I said, come on, let her die, I think we will redraw a new character and stuff. Now she actually won that round, and wow, what a great march to victory here for her. Unbelievable. In the meantime, I was able to get hold of the first expansion. I think that's the Dragon Realm, and the Dragon Realm includes some solo rules. So I'm really tempted to redo the whole exercise with the first expansion, but only with 1 hero, or maybe doing the cooperative rules that are part of that game as well. So I might consider doing that with maybe 2 characters or so. But definitely I will do a playthrough again with that expansion. I will also go for, let's say, more limited goal set. I think the rules for the solo are you have to collect 5 of the artifacts, but there's a timer to that, so there's rush against time basically. So I'm not sure, but this will definitely take some time, as I have to do some other projects in the meantime. But nevertheless, I really hope you enjoyed my little playthrough of Prophecy here. I absolutely like this game, that's for sure. I read on The Geek and I think it was in one of my comments who said that this is more a solo game. I tend to agree, but I will really try it out with 2 or 3 players, real players in the future, to really verify that. And then I will definitely come back to the solo experience with the Dragon Realm expansion. Okay, hope to see you soon in one of my next videos. Until then, bye bye.